Hi everyone, Nikki here, Smithy161. Just here to play with my Revamping, Gluing and Playing series. I'm just going to put my old art shirt over me. In fact, just bear with me because I should have probably put that on. It's just, it's a bit warm, so I was dithering on whether to put it on or not, but I don't really want to get my shirt and trousers messy. They're not like best, but there's stuff that I still don't want to get overly, you know, grotty. So it's not the most glamorous of looks, but never mind. Right, so I've got my art shirt on. So yes, come on to do this. So I've got a mixture of stuff here. I've got like paper, and I've just gone like in my scrappy box. But what I want to do is I want to decorate this. It came in the post with my yoga DVD, and I just want to decorate it so I can use it in my books that I'm going to use for, you know, my journaling and stuff for next year. So I've made a couple of books, but I just wanted to pocket in on one of the pages because I always think it's handy. So yeah, when I saw this, I was like, oh great, I can revamp that. So I think I'm just going to use this glue rather than wet glue and just stick on some of these bits of paper. I already cut that. It wasn't like this. I used some wavy scissors that I've had for years. I probably should have waited till afterwards, but never mind, we all learn. So yeah, I'm just going to pop this down and have a play. As soon as it came, I was like, oh, I know what I want to do with that. I'm sure we'll all like it. I'll trim the bits off, but I've got, I've shown this box lots of times, but I know I've had some new subscribers, but it's just a cardboard box that I've just decorated, and then any little bits left over from projects just get dumped in here, so bits of fabric, anything. It's just a box that stays in the windowsill, and then I can just add to it, and then they get used up on projects like this. So trying to stay away from that middle bit, and I'm using up this Pritt stick that I've said before that I really do not like. I wish I'd never got it, but never mind, done it now. And I said I wasn't going to use it on camera, but as I've got my grotty clothes on, I'm not going to worry too much. And this is all going to be covered up. But so yes, how was it? I hope everybody had a nice bank holiday. Mine, oh, I just realised that's got sticky stuff on it anyway. Mine wasn't too bad actually. Saturday, Mum and I went to pool because my DVD player decided to die on me. So yeah, I had to get a new DVD player. Thankfully there was an offer on, so it made it cheaper. Always like an offer. Well, within reason, within reason. Oh, as you can tell, I'm in a jolly fun mood again. I've been sleeping fairly well for me, so yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. So I don't mind that I'm layering it over because it'll all add to the texture, because I'm going to add paint and stuff. Just bear with me, I'm just going to roll my sleeves up because it's rather warm. I would open the window, but there's quite, I don't want to keep, you know, you all hearing the traffic go along sort of thing. So let's just bung some glue there. But yeah, I'll dry all this off, so I'm not going to worry about glue and stuff. And then Monday, we went to Moores Valley Country Park, so I'm not far from there, and just had a nice bit of a walk. Of course, with it being a nice day in the UK, you had to have an ice cream, and Lexi had her little bit as well. Then we came back, had a cold drink, and just chilled out, having nice family time, like playing board games and stuff. We quite like doing that. We played some Scrabble and I won. Yay! It's alright, I'm not one of those people who go, oh, I get upset if I don't win. It's nice to win, but you know, I'm not like that. As a kid, Mum taught us really well that, you know, you had to learn to lose, and losing wasn't a bad thing. Because I think it's awful when some parents are like, oh, you didn't do well. And they did. I just think, come on, give your child some credit that they got up. They did what this was. I know I'm going to end up with paint on there, but I'm not going to worry too much. I can sort that afterwards. Right, so I just want a little bit more. It's quite funny that I've pulled out exactly the same sort of bits. Just have a bit of this tissue paper. So this tissue paper was in some Happy Mail that I had from Ali Cousins, and I used it on a candle. So there is a video of me doing that because somebody wanted to know how I did my candles. So yeah, there is a video on my channel of how I did my candles. Finally going to have some more progress on my patio. The stuff is due to come in a couple of weeks. I can't wait for that. I think, yeah, I've ripped that. So, God, it's warm. Warm, warm, warm. But it's nice. Makes a nice change from the rain. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Promise, I am not complaining. Let's just, oops. Let's use that then if you decided to fly over. So we'll just pop that down, and then I think I'm going to get on with the paints. And hopefully I won't run out of time on my camera play up, because I've done a few videos today that I want to upload. I thought I'd do a load, upload them today, and so you'll be sick of my voice by the end of the day. So I'm just going to get rid of those bits. Oh, okay, some of it's gone on the floor, but we'll deal with that later. Let's just give this a blur. I'm not doing very well today. I had to redo my crochet video because I made a boo-boo in that. Said something that wasn't quite right. Not rude, but realised maybe I should... Oh, let's just give up and put my shirt sleeves down because they're just going to bug me. I've got such short arms that they won't stay up. Right. Yeah, sorry, I apologise. This isn't one of my better videos, but never mind. So I'm just going to give this a blast with the heat gun. Dry that up a bit. Right, let's just trim that bit off, and then I can get onto some painting. Right, so I did have a bit of an idea what I wanted to do with this, but not fully. So right, so I think I'm going to use yellow completely over it, and I'm using indigo blue, English cottage, artist acrylic paint, banana custard. I haven't got actual many paint colours. It's something that I'm slowly building up on. You know, this stash that I want to... oh, I am missing that. I'm doing better than I thought. That I want to, you know, slowly build supplies up. But I've just had to... buy some yarn. I know, such a hardship, because I've put some of my shawls on eBay, and a lady messaged me saying that she loved my shawls, but did I have any in a chocolate brown? So I was like, no, unfortunately I haven't. So she's like, would you mind making me one? I really want one. She's going to a wedding, so she wants it in that colour. So I said, oh, yes, I can. I've got to place an order, so you have to wait for it to come in. And she's like, that's fine. And because I think from the sound of it, she'll probably buy it. Sorry, my arm's probably in the way now, but I'm only putting paint down. Nothing of great excitement. So I said, yes, I'll have to order the yarn. Well, of course, to order just 5 balls of yarn is a bit expensive. So I did... order some other yarn for future projects. So yeah, that'd be really good if she ends up buying that. So I'm just going to dry this off, so I'll just talk a bit louder. Might not be a good thing. So yes, I don't know really, I've sort of lost the plot a bit now. Yeah, so I'm going to be really pleased with that goes, and then, so yeah, waiting for that to come, and hopefully she'll buy that and the others will sell as well, so that'll be a real bonus. Come on, dry, dry, dry. So I think I might just put another coat of this on, because I can see some of the paper poking through, and I don't want to see some of it. I want to cover it up. I only really wanted it as texture. Maybe I should have put some gesso on, but never mind. I've done it this way now. So I'll just put another coat of this on. So I hope you all had a good bank holiday, and rest of my week's fairly quiet. No appointments this week, so that's really nice. I think I've got one thing on next week, but it's a nice thing, so I don't mind that. I have to say this indigo paint is really nice. It goes on nicely and stuff. Let's just rinse that brush off. Put the lid back on there because I don't really want to spill that everywhere. And I've got my art shirt on, but I don't want to be totally looking like a banana. I don't even like eating bananas, so I certainly don't want to look like one. Just want to dry it off a bit so the other paint goes on. So thank you for watching the series that I do, this one and my stash busting one, and all my other videos. It's yeah, I feel very honoured. I know I say that every week, but I do feel absolutely amazed. I'm not sure what week I am on stash busting now. I think it might be 11. I normally look beforehand, but it'll definitely be in the description box. So I just want to add something a bit more to the background. So I've got Cosmic Shimmer matte chalk paint, and it's in colour Citron. So I might just put it's gone a bit watery. And then I've got this like gauze that I've used in other projects, and I thought, oh, I wonder what it'd be like to paint through, you know, use it as a stencil. So I'm just going to have a bit of an experiment. And that card's still a bit hot. Luckily it's not too hot, so I thought, yeah, just see how this turns out. Not quite what I was hoping for, but I'm changing the colour of this, so yeah, it's not quite wanting to, maybe I need to push the paint in a bit more, see what that does. Okay, so that idea didn't work, never mind. Oh, okay, I've learnt that then. Doesn't seem to, it's given it a texture, which is something, but it's not leaving quite the mark I wanted. I wanted to leave like that. But you don't know unless you try. So I might just put a little bit more up there, because I do want a bit more colour. Well, it's doing something, but not what I planned. But that's why I like doing these sort of things, because you can have a play, and if it doesn't quite work out, it's not drastic. But that is going to be great in a future project. So I'm just going to pop that to one side to dry. And just thinking, right, let's move my sponge. So I'll just put my sponge there. It's going to give this another little dry off. Luckily, with it being warm, it's drying a bit quicker than usual. I'm not normally a yellow and green person, but I thought I'd just do something a bit different. I'll be back, because I've just had an idea, so just bear with me. I'm going to use some white in here. But, because I feel it needs just something else. So let me just get some white paint. Oh, that's a bit more than I wanted. And I'm not going to worry that I'm mixing it with that, but I've just got some bubble wrap here. So I'm just putting a bit of paint on there. And I just want to add... Some of this might get covered up by the flower that I planned to put on here, but I just felt that it needed something a bit more. I think I'll put a little bit there. Right. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I know I've got too much white paint, but I will sort that out afterwards. So let's just get the heat gun again. I'm just going to get somewhere to pop that paint. Oh, so that'll add a bit of texture as well. I quite like it when paint heats up and then bubbles and pops. I like the texture it adds. So then I've got one of these flowers that was in Happy Mail. Yes, a couple of those. This is one I've just cut out of white card, and I think I'm just going to have them in the middle because I don't want too much on this pocket, otherwise it'll make it difficult to get things in and out. So I'm just going to get some, if I can find it. I haven't used this for a while, I might as well use the last of this up. But it's the Collal all-purpose glue. It's a really nice glue, but I'm on my last little bit, so I thought, I've got a spare one, but I thought I might as well use this up then use something else. Because I keep forgetting it's in there for one thing. That's if there's anything in here. Okay, I guess that's empty then because nothing's coming out. So we'll go back to the other plan and use this glue, which is the Collal All Tacky glue. I must have not realised that I used the other one up, so we'll just pop that in the middle. Luckily this glue dries really quick, and which is a bonus because I'm not the most patient of people. I am with certain things, but some things, like when I'm crafting, I want it to dry and be done. And then I'm going to leave that white because I quite like that. Oops. And then I've got some of these flowers that were given to me. I think they were Ali Cousins. If not, and it was somebody else, then still thank you very much. So let's just get into this. I think I'm going to have that one. Yeah, they're beautiful flowers that I think Ali Cousins made me. I'm sure it was. I'm just going to pop that in the middle. Oops. So this is still a little bit wet, but that is my plate. I won't be, normally I make two things, but as this has taken a little bit longer than I thought, it'd just be this make. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.